What is shiny object syndrome? Now, I'm guessing if you've clicked on this video, you're probably wondering what it is, why you keep procrastinating, why you keep looking at different things. So in this video, we're going to explain why people have it, and more importantly, making you realize why humans do this. And I think once you realize, then you can actually stop doing it. It's actually very easy. Now, keep in mind, guys, it's early in the morning here in Australia. It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for an hour, already finished the podcast, and I thought my camera's already on, so why not do this video? So, yeah, just go easy on me because it's early. Okay, so what is shiny object syndrome? I'll give you some examples, and once I give you at least one example, you'll understand what it is, okay? So basically what shiny object syndrome is, so I'll give you an example. You're building a Shopify store and you're doing it for 2 weeks or maybe even 2 months, and things aren't really going the way you want them to. And then, not that you're struggling, maybe you are struggling, but you're making a little bit of money, but it's not where you want to be. And then you're on Facebook and you see someone, oh my God, I've just made $400,000 with ChatGPT. This new strategy, guarantees $10,000 a month, blah, 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 blah. So you go, oh, that looks good. So you put your Shopify thing on hold, and then you learn about ChatGPT and you go through this course. And then you go through that course just to find out that it's actually not that easy. And you do exactly what this guy says to do to make money, and that doesn't work. And you do that for 2 weeks, and then you see someone else that's using ClickFunnels. Hey guys, I've just made $3 million by doing this webinar, blah, blah, blah. And you go, oh, that's what I need to do. And it's just a cycle. And basically what happens is you're looking for that next thing that's going to, make you successful, or that next thing that's going to make you a lot of money. But the reality is you're not doing anything for long enough, and there's a reason why. And there's a reason why this happens. So it's based on dopamine, which if you click on, let's say this video, you'll learn about dopamine. So after this video, make sure you watch this, or right click this video and watch it after this video. It's amazing. So this explains dopamine, mindset, and why people are successful and why people aren't successful. So watch this video here. And humans, especially now, we've conditioned ourselves to want things easily. I'll give you an example right now. So what do you do when you want to meet someone? You go on Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, and all, there's heaps of dating apps. You literally sit on the couch, sit on the toilet, stay in bed, and you literally grab your phone and yep, hot, yep, wood, yep. And you literally don't have to do anything. There's no pain. Yeah, there's no pain because you literally sit on the couch and swipe. No, yes, no, yes, yes. Oh, she's hot. Boom, boom. Like there's no pain. And then what happens is people that are matching with you, you know that they like you. So you're not putting yourself in a vulnerable position to feel pain. I hope this is making sense. Whereas 30 years ago, you were forced to actually meet someone. So I'm let's just say I'm 18 years old, or I'm 30 years old back in, 1980, for an example. And I was feeling a bit lonely, and I'm like, okay, it's time to get a girlfriend. But there's no mobile phones back then, clearly not an iPhone. So you were forced to leave the house, you were forced to get dressed up, you were forced to put yourself in a position where people were judging you, judging your personality, judging your height, judging your looks, judging the way you do your hair. So that is painful because people can, reject you. And when people reject you, you feel that you're not good looking enough, you feel that you're not good enough, so that's painful. But now, what do? We don't feel any of that. We literally stay at home and swipe. There's no pain. I'll give you another example. And we've conditioned ourselves to want things instantly and get things instantly. And when we don't get things instantly, your brain seeks dopamine because it's stressed. It's like, okay, Alan, things aren't happening the way I want them to. Stress, 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 stress. Dopamine. I want dopamine, so I eat chocolate. Well, I don't anymore, but people eat chocolate. They might drink alcohol. They take drugs. They watch porn. Some people might even exercise, but they do anything to distract themselves to feel pleasure again because there's that stress of not making $3 million with your Shopify store or not making money with a new, shiny object, new strategy that's going to change your life. I'll give you another example. Uber Eats. So what do you do when you're hungry? Right now, what do you do when you're hungry? You literally, again, get your phone and you go, Thai restaurant near me, Indian restaurant near me, pizza, whatever it may be. Maybe you eat snails. Maybe you're French, I don't know. But you literally go on Google and type in restaurant near me or Uber Eats, whatever. You can literally order anything, anywhere, and have it delivered within maybe 30 minutes. So again, you don't have to do anything. You're not using energy. Your brain is there to save energy because your body needs energy for your billions and billions, maybe even trillions of cells that you have inside your body. You need to save energy. So when you're spending energy on stuff, your brain doesn't like that because you need energy to survive. This will be another video. I can go really deep into anything like this. Like I love talking about this. But back to the Uber Eats thing. So you get your phone out, you swipe, get it instantly. You don't have to try. There's no pain. What did you have to do hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago? You had to chase animals. You had to kill your own food. Now that was dangerous. You had to hunt. Yeah, men were hunters, and women literally stayed and collected berries, fruits, and did those kind of things. Whereas men had spears and knives, and they went out and they hunted, and they put themselves at risk. Now sometimes that they didn't actually get any food, so they were forced to eat berries and maybe go without food. Even 50 years ago, you were forced to go to the supermarket and get food from the shopping center or the supermarket, the fruit and vegetable store, and you were forced to go there, drive back home or walk home with your bags, chop food, cook, prepare, stuff like that. Now, we don't have to do that anymore. We literally get your phone, go on your computer, type in, snails with a bit of salt, pepper, whatever it is that you're into. But you get my point. So back then, you had pain. We don't have pain anymore. Dating, back then we had pain. We don't have pain anymore. The same applies for your business. The same applies for your whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're a business coach, entrepreneur, content creator, influencer, getting followers, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You don't you've conditioned, not you specifically. Well, yes, you specifically, but everyone in the world. We've conditioned ourselves to want things instantly because that's the way we're living now. We get things instantly. We don't have to leave the home for anything. We literally, you can actually call a doctor on the phone and have a doctor speak to you. It's just crazy. So we've conditioned our brain and it's getting worse. So shiny object syndrome is actually getting worse because we're conditioning our brains to want things instantly. Now, when you want things instantly, you're not using energy. You're not going through pain. So back then, you went through pain. You condition your brain to know that going through pain is actually normal. So back then, even though it was uncomfortable, you still did it. Whereas now when things are uncomfortable, you procrastinate because it causes stress. When your brain has stress or when you have stress, your brain wants dopamine. When you want dopamine, you want a distraction, yeah, which is why people procrastinate. And that's why you might jump on a video like this or whatever. You might want to send an email to a client or call someone. But if there's a little bit of stress, your brain is going to be like, yeah, let's do the washing. My car needs cleaning. Uh, I need to clean. I need to call my friend. And that's the procrastination because you're trying to distract yourself from stress. So I'm going to leave that video here. I hope that was helpful. I know it was helpful because I hope you realize that shiny object syndrome it's not a big deal. It happens to everyone and it's getting worse. But now you know what it is. It's you've trained your brain to not cope with stress, but everyone's doing that because that's the time we live in now. We get things instantly for anything. You even watching a movie, you literally sit on the couch, go on Netflix or YouTube, bang, you're watching a video. Just like you are now. You're watching a video probably at home, maybe at a fancy cafe, I don't know, but you're watching this video on your phone. Whereas 20, 30 years ago, you couldn't do that. You were forced to go to the movie store, get a movie. It could be really bad. So you were forced to watch a movie that you paid for. Like everything's changed now. So we're trained, we've trained our brains to want things instantly, to like things instantly, and to get things to work instantly. And when that doesn't happen, your brain goes stress, stress, stress. It's normal, guys. So the first step is just to realize that it's your brain. You've conditioned your brain to think like that. So let's just say you're building a Shopify store, or let's just say you're an online coach, doesn't matter who you are, what you do, but let's just imagine that you're an online coach and you've been doing it for 2 months or 3 months and it's not working the way you want it to work. That's okay. Don't go to Shopify. Don't try the new thing. Don't get distracted because you only get distracted when there's stress because we've trained ourselves to want stuff instantly. So it's okay if you're not a multimillionaire in 3 weeks, okay? Push forward, concentrate on one thing. If I've got any advice, what you're currently doing now, concentrate on that. Get rid of everything else. So if you're an online coach, get rid of your Shopify stores, get rid of everything. Concentrate on just one thing. Same applies if you're doing Shopify and you're selling dog products. Don't try and be an online coach for now. Concentrate on one thing. Forget everything else. Delete everything else. Concentrate on one thing. Make a lot of money on that. Have massive impact. And once that's finished and you sell it or you get someone else to work on it for you, then move on to something else. But instead, what we all do is we want to do this and then we want to do this. And then we see someone else creating webinars and making $3 million a year. So then we try this and then that doesn't work. And then we find someone on Facebook that's making $500,000 a month with a sales funnel. So then we try that. And it just gets to the stage where you're not really putting in 100% in anything because your energy is like this. Wrong thing to do. So you now know what shiny object syndrome is. It's just your brain wanting things instantly. And that's fine. That's fine. You've just conditioned yourself to think like that. So moving forward, concentrate on one thing and just do that for 12 months. Get rid of everything else. Hope that was helpful. Make sure you watch this video here. This will be really good. So this video is on mindset, dopamine, and success. Watch this video. This will change your life. Watch this video. Make sure you leave a comment and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm a very new channel and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.